Hey guys, all right, back at the cabin for another look through. We had a guest check out, and so I'm up here to check out the cabin again. Mudroom. They did forget some stuff. They did contact us to let us know that they are coming back to get it. All right, let's check snacks. Just looks like one bar is missing. I'm not sure why the curtains are like this. Any coffee? Nope.
Not coffee, people?
Nope. This was a 2-night booking, but they stayed like a day and a half because they were going hiking. You guys can see that I am very red. We were in Mass yesterday for a parade and a whole festival thing that they had going on, and got a little bit of color, so it's all good. Anyway, this was a 2-night stay, and they left the second evening because they were going hiking. This was a booking for 7 people. It was 4 adults and 3 kids, I believe. And so I'm pretty sure that got used and all the beds are used. So I'm gonna have to strip everything, obviously, and wash it all. But right now, let's just finish walking through and see how it looks. I did notice before when I was editing the last video that I was going a little fast. So and I got a comment from one of my viewers, which is they were absolutely right. It needs to be slowed down. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to kind of go through this a little bit slower and check everything out so that you guys can see. And I like what they did with the lights. I did not know you could do that. I'll be completely honest. I had no idea that you could flip those lights upward so they're not so harsh. Okay, that's good. You learn something every day. Curtains are open for whatever reason, but they did only have, it looks like, a bar. Oh, maybe not. No, I don't think they ate the snacks at all, which is surprising because there was kids here. Either way, everything else looks good. They did not drink coffee. A couple things just out of place, no big deal. We'll just put them back. And they used the toaster. And okay. There's water under there. I don't know why. Sure. I'll put those back into the fridge. If they're not open, I don't think they are though. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys around and we're gonna go through this the right way. All right, let's check the fridge. Freezer's good. Yep, they did drink the waters, or the waters are the ones under the sink. All right. This is all good. The lights were left on. Not a big deal. So far, just looks like typical cleaning. And let's see, in here, yeah, so they had 3 kids, so I figured all of these beds would get used, which is fine, obviously. That's what they're here for. So let's check drawers, make sure nothing's in the drawer. So I will go ahead and start the laundry in a minute. I wonder if they used any, I think they were older kids, I'm not really sure, but, oh, it looks like they may have tried to use the DVD player, because there's DVDs out, so we'll put those back. Let's see if there's any games. Yep, they could have used games, it's a possibility. Sometimes they'll be completely out of place, and you can tell that they used them, so. Yep, all the towels used. Oh, actually, I mean, unless they folded everything really neatly, that I don't know if they did use that, this bed. So, all right. Yay, all the towels are in the tub and hung up. That's awesome. That's really good. I love it when they put the towels in the thing. Although there's one hanging right there. You know what I meant to do, and I'm going to do, is get a hanger for here to put on the door so we can hang more towels. All right, this primary bedroom. Check the closet. Don't think that was used. Nope. Yep, typical. All right, just wash all the bedding. And anything left in here? Nope. There have been times where I'll find like a cord or something in there. Let's go outside and see if they happen to use the grill. We've got 2 chairs down there. Nope. So it looks like typical cleaning. No big deal. This is the first time we've had this many people. So again, 7 people. And honestly, it looks the same as if we had 2. So it's really not bad at all. And I'm gonna get started to like deep clean and just make sure everything's good. And then I'll go online and do the review. I did forget my tripod at home, so I'll try to prop you guys up so you can see. All right, I'm gonna come outside. I have to get my cleaning supplies out of the truck. Vacuum, everything's back here. Yeah, this is, what a pain without a tripod. So I've kind of adopted, I gotta grab my gloves, a system of doing things. I always do the bedding first because it always takes the longest to finish. So anything that has to get washed in the washer gets done first. I've kind of made this system to go around and take everything out and just put it on the floor in the bedroom that's right next to the laundry closet. I think it's just more time effective just to do it all at once, drop it, and then just do each load right away. Instead of like stripping one bed at a time and doing it, I don't know. I just feel like it works better. All right, you guys are propped up on the mantle here. In case you didn't know, you're on a mantle that Emily and I built years ago when we lived in our first house in Massachusetts. And this actually, I have an electric fireplace, I guess, insert type thing with this mantle that you can use. You can plug it in. It'll either give just the look or it'll also give heat. So if you guys didn't know, I did start a new YouTube channel called Country View Cabin, and it does have like dashes between Country View and Cabin. Obviously, I'll leave it in the description if you're seeing this on Facebook. I will also upload this onto my original YouTube, which is Country View Homestead. But after that, I think I'm going to keep cabin related stuff just on the Country View Cabin. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that good, or what do you think about that? Should I upload it on both still? I don't know. I just want to say, I hate bunk beds. I understand now why cleaners charge so much when it comes to bunk. Like, they'll charge extra if there's bunk beds. They suck for stripping and making again. No, I do not have shoes on right now. All right, now that I've got my first load in there, I've got all the other blankets, everything's there waiting. I'm gonna get all the towels, put those in a pile. I use black towels in my cabin. Why? Well, the word cabin should give it away. A lot of people in Airbnbs, and obviously you'll see it in hotels, They go with white. White everything. And I guess that's supposed to mean clean or something like that. But listen, this is a cabin in the woods in Maine. This is where people go out boating. They go on the trails. They go fishing. There's dirt everywhere. Trying to keep white towels without getting stains on them? Absolutely not. I'm not dealing with that. I use black towels for that reason and that reason alone. I don't see what the big deal is. I'm not quite sure why there's such a stigma around it, but it is what it is. We're doing black towels, period. So, does not look like they used any of the shampoo and conditioner, which is, hey, you know, a lot of times people bring their own. I do. I usually bring my own stuff. So, again, no tripod, guys. So, I'm going to have to try to do this the best that I can. So, it does look like the tub, though. There's like some hair and stuff in it. So, I'm going to clean that out real quick, and then I can scrub it. Yum. Ugh, I hate not having my tripod. It's in the back of the car because that's what we took to go to the parade in Mass yesterday. So I forgot it there and I have the truck today. All right, well, we're gonna have to skip this part for you guys. You're just not gonna be able to see. I did get one of those giant rollers. I think you guys have seen it in the other video. It works great for stuff like this. These people did not have pets, so there really shouldn't be any issue with like fur, but I will still roll everything. Right now I'm just checking to see if they used the pull-out bed. I'm so sorry guys about these angles. There's really nothing I can do without a tripod. I don't think they used it, but I'll wash it anyway. Dishes are cleaned. Well, one has some food on it still, but they were put away still a little bit wet. So I'm gonna rewash them. Actually, it's just the bowls. So I'll rewash the bowls. No, there's no dishwasher here, guys. Cabin. Yes, I know some cabins have dishwashers, but that's actually probably the only thing we don't have is a dishwasher. All right, this was in the silverware here. The other one, that's good. Put the toaster back. Sorry guys, I can't hold you constantly and do all of this because I just don't have enough arms. But we're all good. Everything's good in here, clean, put away. All right, let's oh my gosh, look at this hair. It's very muggy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is, now that like everything's internally cleaned, I'm gonna do like tabletops and the top of the fridge, the microwave, you know, all the dusting type of stuff, the counters, all that stuff. And the very last thing that I do is vacuum and the floors for obvious reasons. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of that done now. All right, let's get to cleaning. Oh, you guys, it looks like they left Some stuff, Bar Harbor. That's cool. I didn't even notice it. I have, we've been slowly collecting from different areas. Oh, the sticker's coming out. I have to fix that. And I have this that I put together. So it's basically just stuff everywhere. Restaurants, seasonal adventures, different, I mean, the mountains, the hiking, all the different things. There's stuff for everywhere. Festivals, all kinds of stuff. So I've been slowly kind of adding to it, and that was so cool that they left that. I'm gonna leave those. Yeah, the sticker's falling off of this. I'm gonna have to figure out something different. I think what I'll do though is put these inside of here so that people don't miss it. So cool. I love that. I don't know if I've told you guys. I can't remember if I did or not. I'm changing these counters. See how they're black right now? That is something I did a few years ago, probably about 3 years ago. I painted them and sealed them and everything because I like black counters. I think they're nice. But I am redoing the counters and they are going to look like wood. I would like to eventually switch them out, but for now I'm going to use a product called Retique It. I've seen so many like social media influencers use it, and it actually has real wood particles in it so that you can stain it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's going to look so nice. Actually kind of can't wait to do it. All right, first load of laundry is done. I'm gonna put that in the dryer and start the second. Oh, clearly they did laundry. Who else hates making the bunk beds? I hate it. I've seen some people that will fold the top sheet and a blanket and leave it on the end of the bed. Do you guys do that? Does anybody else do that? Is that like a thing I can actually do? Because, yeah, I hate making these beds. Because the ladder is here in the front and not on the back, like the end, it's in the way, so I can't just like lay the blanket over. A few people have asked me too about outside and showing more of it. The person just came and got their stuff that they forgot, so I figured I've got time, I'll show you outside. This is the whole front part of the cabin. So it goes into an L, so this is the main part. That's what we're using as storage right now, but we are going to be fixing that for an extra bedroom. And then this whole thing is the garage. So I also wanted to show this area right here. This is that cherry tree. And I'll show you closer up all the little cherries that are starting to grow. See all the little green things? These little guys? If I can figure it out here. Those are all little cherries. And this area under here is where I would sit. It's nice and shaded, and it's surrounded by all these flowers. These are all flowers that will end up coming in, and they're hostas, and there's all kinds of stuff in here. And when everything's in bloom, which will be soon, it's so pretty. If you come around here, again, more. A lot of these I transplanted over to here from the side yard. We come to the sign. So this is what you'll see when you drive up. And then we come back over here. I'll take you on the back porch, the deck out back, and show you that. This right here, I love. It's that sound. All right, so this is the deck, as most of you know, off the back primary bedroom. And this whole thing's getting an overhaul too. It's in fantastic shape. It just needs to be restained. So I am going to come in here. I've already got the stain. I'm going to come in here and get this all clean and stained and looking pretty. And then this is the back. It's woods. You can hear it. It's quiet. All you hear are the birds. I love it back here. So that's pretty much outside. That's the outside that the guests really have access to. We could go on the side over there, but there is an RV, and nobody ever really goes on there on the other side of the garage. Just waiting for this laundry to finish, and I'm done. So I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.